And this, oh my God, I almost want to cry looking at this. What? Okay, clown makeup, this stupid cow ring. That cow ring, that's what's funny. They all want these. I want a millionaire man, but I wear a cow ring in my nose, saying that I'm garbage. You know, and saying I'm a communist, and I believe in victim ideology, and I'm a basket case. And I'm non-binary. That's all a cow ring means. And the clown makeup, how can you not see it looks like a clown? Literally. I'm not saying it, you know, like it's bad because I'm calling it clownish because it's bad. No, I'm saying because it looks like a clown. The hair is ridiculous. You have all willy-nilly things there, buildings coming out. I can't even whatever. And the face is unattractive anyway. I would give her like a 4. Or maybe a 5, I guess. This one is alright, I guess. It's just you're getting your braid. It's just too, I don't know. It looks like tentacles on your head. Your face is average. I give you a 5.5. But, yeah, that kind of looks like tentacles. But if it's your natural hair, then it's better than destroying it and being bald. See, she's got good hair there. I don't see what's wrong with. Why are women? And she's hot. She's probably 7.5. Alright, we just got a couple more here. See this? Look at this. Why is this? Why are you building? Is this Marge Simpson? Who is this woman? I don't understand. Stop doing that with your hair. Especially if you have long hair, put it. It's like a white chick with like I said with the prom. They put buns in their hair. You look like an idiot with a bun in your hair. Okay, stop putting buns in your hair, white people, and stop doing this, all women. And look at the clown makeup. You can't. And the hoops. Look at that. All the big giant earrings. Yeah, you know, stay away from this person. They're a nut. Oh my God, did I? Why? No. No, 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 no. If you can't see that, what? No. This is no. Okay? Don't do that. Okay? That is no. And the eyes, no. Stop doing this crap where you're trying to not be a woman. You're trying to be some kind of alien or some kind of... I don't even know what they're trying to be. You know, they got the fake eyelashes on. You look like an alien. You don't even look like a human being. The nails that are like 5 inches long, those are talons. What's funny? Are these women into bestiality or something? Because they never want to look like a woman, man. They want to have talons and stuff. It's disgusting. And again, of course, she's probably about a 5 in the face because she has that nice hair. I'd probably give her like a 7, you know what I mean? Because that is nice. But again, it's braided. It's not braided hair is not for everyday use. We went over this woman. She's Marge Simpson. And this is crazy. No. First of all, your face is average. It's about a 5. So you could have been more than a 5 by doing your hair, you know. What? It's too thick. It's too the braids are too big. They're too they look like tentacles. It looks like there's a freaking tarantula, a spider on your head. Okay, and it looks third world. Okay, this idea that black people do it a lot with this culture thing, man. You want to embrace some third world crap, right? If you're Italian American or you're Irish American or you're African American or whatever, like my family came from Ireland, right? I don't refer to myself as Irish American, okay? I'm an American. Screw Ireland. I have no allegiance to them. I don't speak their language. I've never been there. Wasn't born there. Don't know anything about them. Why would I have any allegiance to them? Because what? My great-grandparents came over from there? Yeah, my great-great-grandparents or whatever? No. I don't embrace that crap, right? And if Ireland was a third world country, I would definitely not embrace their crap. You know why? Because they're a third world country. That's why. You know what I mean? Yeah, so if you're Irish American, why don't you go to Ireland? Okay? If you're Italian American, move to Italy. If you're African American, move to Africa. Okay? Because We should just be Americans here. We're all one race. A race is defined by your, region, language, government. Yeah, we're all the same race. We can embrace our own culture instead of this third world. We keep letting all these third world people in, like no vetting, and we act like their cultures. If third world culture is so great, why are they third worlds? Or why? You know what I mean? It's like going down to the projects and, hey, let's see what the project people do, and then we can embrace all their ideas and all their ideology and all their culture into our, that's like the rich people going down to the poor people. And we can embrace their poor ideology and their poor mindset, their poor culture. That makes no sense unless you're self-fulfilling victim, like a self-fulfilling prophet. You make your own victimology. You know what I mean? It's like you look crazy and you look like a nut job, and the main thing is you look like you're third world. Okay, everyone stop embracing third world crap. All right, I didn't mind people embracing it before, but now it's like I don't want, because what they want is they want the first world culture to go away and be replaced with third world culture. I don't want that. That's crazy, because then you get a third world mindset. And see, here's what I'm talking about too. See, she has these beads things. This is why I'm against the bead things. First of all, they're not attractive. Okay, they're alright if you put just a couple, sprinkle them in. But it's third world culture, and it's ghetto. Okay, and if you're a woman who says that you want this millionaire making $100,000 a year, and you have hair like this, then you're an idiot, okay? Because no one who's cultured enough to make that much money is going to want someone that looks like a ghetto, third world person, right? They would embrace, rich people embrace first world culture. They don't embrace third world culture. That's why they're rich. See, poor people embrace third world culture, and then they are poor like third world people. I like this one, but it's a side, whatever. It's long enough. Yeah, that's a good. Well, that's actually a good hairdo there. Although I can't see it from the front. But we want to do. See, this is what I wanted to get to. Okay, everyone involved with this hairdo thing should be severely punished, at least life in prison. I can't even, why? Don't these people have any friends or family that would tell them, what the hell are you doing? Why are you doing that? Why don't you just carry a sign around saying, I'm a nut job? I never want a man to ever come up and talk to me. This one again, it's not symmetric, it's not good. It's just I don't like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Look at that. No. Her face is good though. She's probably 7, 6 maybe at the lowest. Okay, you can't see that. Okay, here, this one. Gorgeous woman. Look at that. Look at that. She's probably like an 8, right? Look at her. Look, and the hair is gorgeous too, and yet she had to roll it up like it looked like a snake on her head, and make a little hat out of her hair. Like that just lowers your value on how attractive you are, because you were like an 8 until you did that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I already went over the braids. That if they're screwing up your hair, don't do it. And if it's a wig, you might as well just be bald, because it's just as stupid and disgusting. Again, with the building on the head. Look at this, the building on the head. And so she's bald everywhere else, and she has a building on her head. This woman actually, or whoever has a hairdo like this, got up in the morning and said, you know what? A good look for a woman would be having my entire head be bald, so short that I might as well be bald, and then make it a big building on my head, because that's what makes a woman really attractive. Yeah, no, stop that. Okay, we're done with our pictures. I think we made our point on what the good hair is and what the bad hair is. Okay, and if you're letting You're letting the patriarchy, which is really just the deep state, okay, you're letting them brainwash you into making yourself be so unattractive that no man would ever want to even talk to you, right? And, these eyelashes that make you look like an alien. You don't even look like a woman anymore. The nose ring, the metal on the face, the tattoos. You're literally thinking that a graffiti drawn by some crackhead tattoo artist is more beautiful than your own skin that's female. Obviously, if it's female skin, it's gorgeous. You should never cover it up permanently with graffiti. Like, what the BBLs? Like, all this stuff is like so disgusting, basically. Stop listening to the patriarchy. All they want to do is destroy your community, especially these black women, but the women in general. They just want to destroy you. They want to destroy the family unit. And they started with the black people. Look at the black people. 80% of the entire black population right now, 80% are born by single mothers that are unmarried. 80%. You might as well say all of them now. And then look at what's happening with these kids in the, Chicago and that, and they're just like taking over cities to have a big party and start throwing stuff and all this stuff. Like what? Wake up! Why do you think that's happening? Because that's deep state, like trying to destroy your entire community, and you just keep going along with it and going along with it, going along with it. How much can they destroy before you're like, oh, well, maybe, the fact that everything that you do to make yourself, like these eyelashes and your hair and all this crap, you can, it's so obvious that you're making yourself look like a man, you're making yourself look ugly, but yet you're like, it isn't the patriarchy telling you to do that stuff? Because it sounds like it's the patriarchy. Everything you're doing is destroying yourself, destroying your family units, and destroying your community. Didn't you ever wonder, you ever think, maybe that's the patriarchy tricking us to think all this stupid, dumbass, backward-ass shit, like embrace third world culture where poor people live instead of embracing first world culture where rich people live. Anytime someone in your neighborhood, I've been in the ghetto, man. I've been poor all most 90% of my life, man. If you define success as white and you define white as evil white racism, how are your children going to succeed? How do they succeed if when they dress for success, they're told that's white? They don't dress ghetto. And they speak correctly. They speak for success. And what happens? Oh, he's acting white, talking white. What happens when they get good grades? Oh, he's acting white. You get a good job, go to college, move out of the ghetto. Oh, he's being white. He's being white. Yeah, anytime you're successful, you're being white. And that means you're an evil white racist. But it's all the white man's fault. It's not your fault for teaching this to your children. That every time you try to succeed, you're actually being an evil white racist, so don't do that. That isn't what contributes to the failure of the black community. Okay, you just keep thinking that then, I guess. But I just want to ask, how's that working out for you? Listening and obeying the patriarchy by making yourself ugly and destroying your community. How does that help? Yeah, if it's working for you, whatever.